play some music. You can see for yourself, works really well. Just to show gaming with the LED strip in place, you can see gives a nice amount of ambient light on there, and it's pretty cool, sort of the dream color effect on there with the different colors going around. Obviously you can play about with the settings, have your own sort of dynamic effects going. Hi guys, today we're unboxing and setting up an LED strip kit. So this particular one is from Cololight and it's the Cololight Strip Starter Kit. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. Now you may be wondering what's so special about this particular strip kit. The fact that you can actually set each individual LED to be a specific color. This is really next level stuff because there's only two variants on the market at the moment. First one being just a single color. So when you change colors, it can only be a single one each time. And the other one is dream color, where segments are configurable. So really excited to try this one out. So let's take a brief look around the packaging. So it comes in a small package, some details over here. So 60 LEDs per meter on this one. So there's two variants available, 30 LEDs per meter and 60 LEDs. Length on this one is 2 meters and it can be extended. Obviously you've got to buy their extension kits on there. 50 plus standard effects on there, millions to build your own. Looking over here, works with Amazon device, Google device and Apple HomeKit. Coming around this side, 16 million colors available, music syncs on there as well. You can have DIY effects, voice control and app remote control. As I've already mentioned, you can set different colors for each light bead. It's flexible, extendable and cuttable, waterproof, and you can set a timer on there. Some branding on this side. This side shows a picture of different setups, and coming around the back, just to highlight, only works on 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So let's open it up and see what you get in the packaging. You know the routine, I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging, so let me quickly run through them one by one. You get a user guide and details in this are all in English. You get 6 clips that are like this, plasticky build, 3M sticker on there. You can use this for either the strip kit to assist with installation or cable management. You get a 3M sticky pad for sticking the controller. You get a cable 30 centimeters in length. This is to connect the LED strip to the controller. Build quality of the cable feels good. Next we have the controller. This has a 1 meter cable, USB connector on there. You can see here DC 5 volts, 2 amps on here. Over here you've got a button and then 2 holes. This one is a reset hole and this is a pickup hole. This is the microphone point where you can have music sync working with the LED strip. Coming around here, all matte white finish on there, connector point there for connecting the LED strip up, and general build quality seems fine. Next we have the LED strip and 2 meters in length on this one, and you can see all the LEDs are placed quite close together, so you're getting 60 LEDs per meter. So on this 2 meter strip you're going to get 120. You can see the cut points, they're very frequent, which is nice as well, so you can get more of an accurate fitting on here. Build quality wise feels really good, nice chunky feel to it. Obviously it's waterproof, so there's some plastic going straight over there so you can install it outdoors. And sticker wise, it doesn't say 3M, but they've highlighted it's 3M stickers on here. Coming to the start point, you can see the pin headers here to allow you to connect it to the connector. When you're connecting the connector to the strip, you'll see one side has an arrow on it, the other side doesn't, and the arrow should follow on to the arrow on the strip. So it goes in this way, and it's just a matter of connecting it like so. It's a very tight, snug fitting on there, and then the other side plugs in to the controller over here. That goes on like so. And now if we just unwind it, you can see the other end has a connector as well. So that's where you can extend it. Let's make a start at setting up this device. So I have my Android phone. If I go to the Play Store and we search for Cololight, that's the app we're after. If you haven't got it installed, obviously install it. I've already got it installed, so I'll open it up. So that's what you're initially presented with, and next we'll plug in the LED strip. And that's what you're initially presented with. Looks absolutely stunning. You can see the colors changing on each of the LEDs. Now, if I click over here, click on add, we've got Colo strip, click on that. Model wise, it's the LS167S6. It's saying to connect it up next to that. Now it's saying to press the reset on the controller, which is just over here. So I've got a pin, I'll just place in there, 5 seconds. Let go of that. And now if I click next, So it's saying to connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot called Cololight. So if I switch over now, you can see it just here. If I click there, internet may not be available. Obviously it's not connected to the internet. We'll select keep a Wi-Fi connection, come back from there, next to that. Now it's saying please select Wi-Fi network, and this is the one we're going to connect to. Let me enter in the password off camera. I've entered in the password, let me click next. There you go, it looks like it's connected. If I click next to that, device name, so you can rename it here. So at the moment it's called My Cololight Strip. We'll just click done to that. Now clicking over here, you can see the two devices I have, Cololight and My Cololight Strip. If I click the strip, there you go. Simple as that to get added in. Let me show you around the different options you have in here. So you can, from here, if I scroll up, you can go to the different dynamic effects on here. And coming here to the side, you've got an off button, and you can turn it back on again from here. Clicking there, eye shield, so this is the brightness level on here. So you can take it down, increase it as well. That's the maximum. Let's take it down a bit. Looking here, you can change the speed of the transition. So if I take it right down, see it slowly moving along, which is pretty cool. You can actually see it in effect. Speed it up slightly, and taking it to the maximum goes crazy. Let's take it down a little bit. Coming back from there, then we have here, you have the different dynamic effects. These are defined ones. You can edit them if you wanted to, or you could click plus and customized dynamic effect here. So looking here, you've got default and advanced as well. And it's just a simple case of going, selecting it, clicking apply. See there, if I go to the next one, snow, apply that. It's very easy to change between them. So if I scroll down, you can see all the effects available. Default wise, you've got different modes here. So if I click there, for instance, apply on that, click this one. Quite a lot of customization available on this. Let's go back again, click on graffiti and click apply. If I come back, you're about to delete an edited dynamic effect. Yes to that. Next, if I click over here, you've got the music mode option, so you can either do mobile mic or device mic. The controller has a microphone built into it, so we can go for device mic. And setting wise, if we select default, and I've got my Zembri Z8 Bluetooth speaker here. You can see as I'm talking, it's moving already. Go quiet for a moment. See for yourself, works really well, and you can just play about with the options to try different things out. Obviously you've got the different color settings here, and again patterns here, dynamic, soft, romantic. I think I personally prefer the dynamic. You see something actually happening, a nice effect to that. You can obviously change these settings around as well. So works well. Now coming back from here, and you can see it's still in music sync mode, and to get out of there I can just flip over to the next one and it will come out of music mode. Now if I scroll across, it goes to single colors here. Same options apply at the side, and if I click here you can see the other static colors, and you can create your own one here, custom one. And if you wanted to flip between each one, it's just a matter of just scrolling up or down. You can see for yourself. It's not too bad in terms of speed changing over to different colors. Basic options wise, that's what you've got. If I click on the three dots here, You've got set length. So this lets you set the number of LED beads on the LED strip, and at the moment it's got 120, and that is correct. Now coming back from there, and then you've got save effect. So if you turned it off and want to turn it back on and have the same effect, you'd select save effect. Then you've got timing on and off. Clicking on the time option, time zone wise, you can set that. Coming back, you've got a plus, you can set a timer or a countdown. Clicking on timer, you can set a timer to turn it on or off. Clicking back from there, clicking back on plus, on the countdown, and you can set a countdown to turn it on or off as well. So now if I come back from there, back again, click on the dots, history, so you can see a history of the different actions that have occurred. Back from there, device settings, this is where you can see IP address details in there, in device information, device password, you can set one there, modify name, so you can change it over here. I'll rename this one to Studio LED. Next to that, clicking back on there, device settings, you've got reconnect and delete device. Coming back from there, and that's all the options you have available. So next, let me show how to make your own customized dynamic effects. If I click here, click on the plus, advanced, and in here you can pick a different mode. So you've got all, move, and radio. We'll leave on all for now. The effect you want, shadow, breathe, flash, flicker. If I click on breathe for now, you can add colors in. So I'll just add some in, and if I click apply, there you go. So you've got a breathing effect going on, flipping between the different colors. If I now do move, click apply to that. How cool is that? So you can see the color moving along and transitioning to the next one. And with the LEDs so close together, the movement seems very smooth. You can see for yourself how good it is. You can adjust the speed on that as well if you wanted to. There you go, slowly moving along. Change direction, increase it again, and there you go. Speed it up a bit more. So you can just carry on adding in more colors if you wanted to. And you can see here, you can add in up to 5 colors on this particular setting. I'll click apply, there you go. Flip over now to shadow. Then go over to flash. Okay, and finally flicker. There you have it. Pretty cool. Lots of customization available in this. So next, let me show how to get this device working with both the Google and Amazon products for voice control. So coming over to the app, if I click over here, go to settings and account management. So you just got to set up an account initially. Once you've done that, you can go to your app. So I'll go to the home app for the Google device, and you got to link it in. So if I click on the plus, set up device, works with Google, and the one we're after is LifeSmart Smart Home. Select that, enter in your credentials for your account, and now if I come back from here, scroll down, you can see it here, Studio LED. So we've got the shortcut, so you can turn it off from here, turn it on from here as well. You got color, and on here you can only select single colors. You can't go for any of the dynamic effects on here. So if I go in there, you can see for yourself just single colors available, and if I select it, you can see within a few seconds it flips over. Try the next one. There you go. Try again. Yeah, it's gone over. And there you go, simple as that. So now if I unmute my device,
the microphone is back on.
I can say turn off Studio LED.
Got it. Turning Studio LED off.
Turn on Studio LED.
Sure. Turning Studio LED on.
Change Studio LED color to green.
Sure. Changing Studio LED to green.
Change Studio LED brightness to 10%.
Okay. Setting Studio LED brightness to 10%.
There you go, works well. Now to show the same functionality on the Amazon device, if I go into the Amazon app here, click on more, skills and games, and we search for LifeSmart, and that's the one we're after, LifeSmart Smart Home. Enable the skill, you'll be asked for your credentials again. So if I now go to devices, lights, scroll down, you can see it here, Studio LED. So shortcut to turn it on and off, turn it off, turn it on. Same thing again, you can change to a set color, not dynamic colors. There you go, works well. And with both apps, you can also rename within the app as well, like any sort of standard smart device. Coming back from there, change brightness here as well. And now if I unmute my device, I can say, turn off Studio LED.
Okay.
Turn on Studio LED.
Okay.
Change Studio LED color to blue.
Okay.
Change Studio LED brightness to 50%.
Okay.
There you go. Same functionality is available, simple to set up and works really well. Next, let me show how to get this LED strip kit working with the Apple HomeKit. So I'm at my iPhone here. If I start up the Home app, this is what you're initially presented with. If I click on the plus, add accessory. So on the controller, there's a QR code just over here. So let me scan that in off camera. Okay, so it's added the device automatically now. And there you go. If I click next to that, suggested scenes for it, and done. Now going in there, see the options available. You've got the brightness levels here, single colors just over here that you can set. You can edit these as well, and then obviously go to a specific color you want. So very simple to add in on Apple HomeKit, but the thing to note is you don't have the dynamic effects on this. You've got to go via the app for that. Next, to show the button on the controller, if I press it, turns it off, press it again, goes to the next effect, and that's music sync. If I press it again, goes to another dynamic effect, and then press it one more time, turns it off again. So good, they've got some functionality on the controller. Next, just to show the music sync in action, what I've done, I've installed the LED strip just behind my TV here, and the TV is a 55-inch. The way I've done it, I've come around here, there, and round the back. And what's quite good about it is the fact there's a USB connection point, so I can plug it directly into the TV. So when the TV is powered on, it'll work. So now if I play some music, you can see for yourself, works really well. Just to show gaming with the LED strip in place, you can see gives a nice amount of ambient light on there, and it's pretty cool, sort of the dream color effect on there with the different colors going around. Obviously you can play about with the settings, have your own sort of dynamic effects going, but nice, you could literally have the room completely black and just have that in the background just to give off some ambient light. So nice brightness levels coming off there. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this LED strip kit from Cololight. Excellent strip kit here. Color-wise representation is really good. A lot of functionality in here in terms of dynamic effects on there and even static colors. Simple to set up and configure. I guess the only thing I didn't like in the app was the fact you couldn't segment it easily. So I would have liked the fact if I could see the whole strip on there no matter how long it is and pick out certain chunks and set colors on there. But other than that, a really good strip kit, color representation is really good, and integration with both the Amazon and the Google device works well. So I hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. Hang around for the end card. I'll have a playlist showing some more strip kits if you want to check it out. Hit the like button if you've liked this video. Drop me a comment, let me know what you thought of this strip kit. If you haven't liked it, drop me a comment letting me know why you haven't liked it. Thanks for viewing and see you in the next one.